out. Also, actually moving up to the heavyweight class, 91 kilograms, 201 pounds. You've got the Scotsman in the red corner, Stephens Simmons, and in the blue corner, Milorad Gajovic of Montenegro. Heavyweights, that's 201 pounds.
The referee is from Mauritius. The judges are from Japan, the People's Republic of China, Lithuania, Ukraine, and Italy.
These are the big boys. Gajovic, 201 pounds, the Montenegro, 33 years old. You can only fight until you're 34 in these AIBA amateur championships. And he is a 33-year-old against a 23-year-old Scotsman, Stephens Simmons. We'll see if experience, if age and experience overcomes youth. On the part of the Scotsman here, Simmons.
Simmons is coming out early. He's trying to set the tone of this fight by using his left jab. He hasn't scored with it yet, but I think it's been a very effective left jab. Good score there by Simmons.
Overhand right from the Montenegrin does not get credit for it. That's Gajovic.
Gajovic certainly looks like the bigger puncher of the two. Hands high, heads bobbing and weaving, trying to get on the inside.
Simmons holding Gajovic's head with his left hand, get away with it though.
Simmons is trying to keep the distance, but he's not throwing any punches. He's got to get busy. He's got to throw some punches. Gajovic, on the other hand, he's got to cut down the distance between the two.
He's trying to, but he can't get inside and he can't land. He's only got 1 point so far, trailing in this first round. Pretty quick heavyweights, unable to find the distance though here in the early going.
Gajovic tied the score for a second there. But Simmons, of course, came back with his own left jab and scored another blow.
Something tells me this is going to turn into a brawl after a while. They measured each other there in the first round.
Simmons is a guy that certainly wants to stay on the outside. You can see here, he's on the outside using his left hook. And of course, Gajovic, here he is, trying to get on the inside.
Neither one able to score on the inside. Stephens Simmons outscores first opponent by over 20 to retire him. And has a narrow 3-2 lead after a round here in this heavyweight bout. 201 pounds, 91 kilograms. These are the big boys, second to the biggest division before super heavyweight. Both guys look to be in great shape, not an ounce of fat on either of them. As here we go for round two. Gajovic in the blue for Montenegro. Simmons in the red from Scotland.
Gajovic, of course, is pressing the action again, trying to step on the inside and use the left jab. Simmons, of course, wants to stay on the outside, as he's doing.
You can't do that. Put your lock your guy's opponent with your left arm and hit him with uppercuts with the right hand.
The winner in the blue corner, representing Venezuela,
Neither fighter able to really land any convincing blows to this point.
They both fought a very cautious fight to this point.
Big roundhouse right. Yeah, got credit for that big overhand right.
Beautiful overhand right by Gajovic.
Once again on the scoring.
Another good overhand right by Gajovic.
3 of the 5 judges have to agree within a second of each other that a punch landed. That's why even if you land a hard blow, if 3 of them don't vote for it, you don't get credit for it. But very few disputes in this scoring that came into effect after the Roy Jones fiasco of the 88 games in Seoul. It's been instituted since the 92 Olympics in Barcelona. It's worked very, very well, as it has here at the AIBA World Championships in 2007 here in Chicago.
Another overhand right by Gajovic. That's the reason why Simmons must keep his head tucked in. Cannot get that head up too high. If he does, he will be right in line for that overhand right.
Both straight up fighters. Another right hand by Gajovic. Got credit for it. Pulls to within 2 of Stephens Simmons, the Scotsman. Coming to the end of round 2.
Gajovic is beginning to put on more and more pressure. Of course, Simmons, he has to use his left jab and his movement to keep Gajovic on the outside.
Evenly fought contest halfway through. Take a look at some of the big overhand right there that landed by Gajovic.
That's Gajovic's big punch. And you can see there, he tried to also land the left hook after the overhand right. There it is.
No, we'll see if Simmons' corner, there's another one. Seemed to land on the way to the glove. The left didn't. And he trails by 2 points. And you see how he got here. 2 convincing victories.
But you can see Gajovic's corner there telling him that's what you need to do to get on the inside. Bob and weave, and then come with the overhand right, come with the left hook, and continue to punch it.
Stephens Simmons in the red, and Milorad Gajovic in the blue. Halfway through this one as we start round 3. 201 pounders, these are heavyweights.
Good left jabs by Gajovic, neither scored, but nonetheless, good jabs there. And that's what he's trying to set up. He's trying to set up that big overhand right.
And landed that one, missed the first one.
Simmons is doing a good job though of picking away with that left jab.
Yeah, he's not landing the power shots like Gajovic is, but you don't need to. All punches count the same.
Good body shot there by Gajovic, and even though those don't score, those set up some of the punches for the head.
Good straight right by the Scotsman, but partially blocked. The punch is partially blocked, you don't get credit for it, but the left hand did.
Good job there by Gajovic.
You hear the Gajo chant from the crowd. Big contingent from Montenegro here to see their favorite son, Milorad Gajovic, who is trailing here to the young man from Scotland, Stephens Simmons. 23 years old. Gajovic, again, 33 years old. Very experienced, been around the block. Can only fight in the World Championships until he's 34. This is his chance, and he doesn't want it to slip away. He's now 14-10 here as the pace picks up late in round 3.
Good fast combinations there by Simmons, and that's the way he's going to be able to score points. If he puts the combinations together very fast, get out of the way.
He's trying to be elusive. He's
good lead right hand there that scored by Gajovic.
No, by Simmons.
I'm sorry, by Simmons.
Gajovic punched on the break. Was warned by the referee not to do it. Coming to the end of round 3.
Gajovic earlier in the round, he used the left jab to get on the inside. Now he's beginning to just walk on the inside because of the success he had with the overhand right.
Good left.
Beautiful left hook right hand by Gajovic, and he's hurt.
But the round is coming to a close. He's going to survive the round. We'll see if he can clear his head in the next minute. Well, we said that Gajovic was landing the power punches. Hadn't served him until now, and he's going to give his opponent a minute to rest. And I tell you, Homer, this is very interesting because down 6 points, that's quite a bit. Here's a replay of the punch that staggered. Big right hand's going to stagger the Scotsman. Right hand has really been the most effective punch all night long.
Remember we talked about the shots to the body. A lot of times the shots to the body don't score, but they set up other punches. Good shots there. And I'll guarantee that's because he landed those punches to the body.
It was a left-right He got credit for one of them. And then kind of a delayed reaction on the part of Simmons as he staggers into the ropes. Got 20 seconds to clear his head. He looks okay. We'll see if Gajovic, the 33-year-old from Montenegro, can score a knockout here. It's going to be very difficult to make up a 5-point deficit. But certainly the action at the end of round 3 of these two heavyweights brings us to an interesting 4th round coming up here. Here we go.
Very, very interesting 4th round.
We'll see if Milorad Gajovic from Montenegro can catch the elusive, dancing away from him, Stephens Simmons.
And Simmons he's really going to use his legs in this round. He knows he's ahead, and he wants to keep that lead.
And he's already extended the lead by landing a left jab that he scored on. Minute 40 to go. Gajovic has got to keep the pressure on, and he's not doing it. Left hand there landed, got credit for it. Seemed to shake the headgear off Simmons.
Good movement there by Simmons.
On his bicycle, moving back, left, right, and a right, another left. Break it up, force him to fight. Gajovic has got to keep it going. Oh, standing 8 count. You see, I think that's premature, boy. I tell you. He gets a rest there.
Right.
And Gajovic may be missing the chance for a knockout. He's going for it here. Minute and 5 to go. Simmons ducking and clinching, though, which he's got to do.
I believe Simmons' only choice here is to really start throwing some more punches.
He's stalling.
Keep himself out of harm's way.
He's stalling successfully at this point, but he's tired. And Gajovic's got to be careful not to wrestle with him. He's only 4 points back. He's got to summon some energy here to shorten this gap. And now they're going to give another chance to rest. 57 seconds to go. Simmons holding on.
Good combinations there by Gajovic.
No credit for Gajovic on any of those combinations.
It's all right.
That right hand didn't get, here he goes, got credit for that. Now he's within 3, 40 seconds to go. Lead right hand doesn't score. Here he comes, 17, 18.
And that's all he's trying to do. He's trying to lower those hands by hitting Gajovic to the body.
Don't worry about the knockout.
Good overhand right.
Just score the points. You see, the knockout doesn't help. The knockout gives his man a chance to rest. And the clock is running. If he didn't hit him as hard, he could have piled up the points. 15 seconds to go. They stopped it. They stopped it.
It's over.
Milorad Gajovic, 33 years old, over a deeply disappointed Stephens Simmons. Could not keep him away. And the young man, I shouldn't say young man, he's 33. Compared to us, he's a young man. Moves on to the round of 8. Here you see the final flurry that made Stephens Simmons unable to continue. Broken up right there. I thought he could have continued, but they don't risk. They have very safety cautious here, as well they should be in these amateur championships. And that's it for Stephens Simmons. Still able to fight, but not effectively enough to risk injury, according to the referee, and that does it.
I cannot emphasize enough how important those body shots were.
To set up the head.
It set up the big punch to the head.
Let's hear the announcer give the official conclusion as the crowd from Montenegro cheers their guy, Milorad Gajovic.
We have a decision in Ring B. In the 91-kilogram weight class, the winner in the blue corner, representing Montenegro, Milorad Gajovic.
Good fight. Gutsy performance by Gajovic behind the entire bout. Put Simmons on the ropes at the end of round 3. Standing 8 count in round 4, and then put him away. And with 14 seconds to go to advance to the round of 8, great victory by Milorad Gajovic of Montenegro.